Hey there, and welcome back to Think Out, the space where we pause, reflect, and explore the world through the lens of living differently, thinking differently, and being differently. I'm so glad you're here. Today's episode is a short, gentle dive into something we all have but often overlook: imagination. Not in the Disney fairy dust kind of way, though there's nothing wrong with that, but in the very real human sense of imagination as a tool, a survival skill, a spark. Let's start right here with a breath. Inhale and hold for a little bit and exhale. Now imagine what if your imagination isn't something you're supposed to grow out of, but something you're meant to grow into. When I was younger, I was always told I had a wild imagination. Sometimes it was a compliment. Sometimes it was a polite way of saying, you're not being realistic. You're not grounded enough. You're too out there. But here's the thing, for many of us, especially those of us who are neurodivergent, imagination is how we navigate a world that doesn't always make sense. It's how we solve problems sideways when direct paths don't work. It's how we self-soothe in overstimulating environments. It's how we rehearse conversations before they happen or rewrite them afterwards. It's how we escape when we need to and rebuild when we're ready. So, no, imagination isn't just about fiction or fantasy, it's function, it's how we make meaning. Think about this. Every invention started as someone's imagination. Every social movement started with someone daring to imagine a better way. Even personal healing begins when we imagine that change is possible. So, why are we so quick to shut imagination down? Because it doesn't always look productive, because it's quiet, because it doesn't fit neatly into a planner or an email or a spreadsheet. But what if the quiet is where the gold is? So, here's your invitation today. For the next few minutes, I want you to give yourself permission to imagine, not to fix something, not to prove anything. Just let your mind wander freely, safely, curiously. If that's hard for you, here are a few prompts to get you going. Imagine a version of yourself that feels rested and fully seen. What does that person do when they wake up in the morning? Imagine a place that feels like peace, not just quiet, but soul level peace. What's there? What's not? Imagine a community that understands your way of being. What do they celebrate about you? Imagine a world that doesn't ask you to mask, minimize, or explain yourself just to belong. What becomes possible? Let the answers drift in. No pressure, no judgment. Just imagine. Nation, soft, strong, and sacred. So I'm letting you reflect. Sometimes imagination is the first step towards healing. Sometimes it's the only place we feel safe enough to be honest. And sometimes it's where we get to dream up a world that feels more like home. So today, don't rush back to reality too quickly. Stay in that space a little longer. Let your imagination do what it does best: show you new ways of being, living, loving. And remember, if your brain works differently, your imagination probably does too. That's not a bug, it's a gift. Thank you for thinking out loud with me today. If this episode sparked something in you, I'd love to hear about it. And if no one's told you lately, your way of seeing the world is needed. Up next time, keep wondering, keep imagining, and above all, keep being you.